So, what are the stocks that I believe have a lot of potential? We're gonna talk first of all over Arena. This is a company that it's pharmaceutical. This company is doing great, and all of a sudden it went astronomically down. Let's see where it is. So this is the company. It was going really well. Boom! Drastically went down. Okay? This is a great opportunity. Why? Because the company has been performing really good in the year, 6 month, quarter, month, week. The company has return on investment of 33%. Yes, the return on asset is high. They have debt. The market cap of the company it's $5 billion. So, the company has some ground to stand on. It's not great, but because it went down so much, it gave opportunity, at least to recover. So if you look at it, to go back up, there's almost 20%. Just to go back to normal, which I believe it has a lot of potential to do so. In the last 6 months, this company has been on an uptrend. All of a sudden, it went down drastically. I believe it was an overreaction. So even if you ride it for a 10% profit, I think it's worth it. So that's one company, right? For the short term, if you want to swing trade it for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, has a lot of potential. Another potential ETF, it's airlines. I believe airlines are offering a great amount of opportunity at this moment because of COVID. Everything is closed. Well, not everything, but a lot of things are closed, so a lot of people are not traveling as much. But once a company or somebody comes with the vaccine and gets approved, probably by mid 21st or maybe 22nd, this company has a lot of potential. In the year, it was all the way at 30, 32, 31. So if you are to buy now and ride it for the long term, has 82% profit or probability of profit. So I would take the train. I would take the ride, right? Probably a little less because it was, it was up significantly yesterday. So anyways, that's an opportunity right there. I think it has a lot of potential. So that's one company you can buy on, and you can buy a LIP loan, a loan call. You can buy a call for like 2 or 3 years out, and you can buy it fairly cheap now, and you can either go for 20% or ride it all the way and see what happens, or do what my friend Sammy does. What he does is, let's say you buy 10 calls, right? And when he profits 100% on 5 of them, he gets rid of, and then keeps the other, just write it on, right? At that point, you're just using the table money, right? Because you have nothing. You already got your investment out, and everything else you have, it's it's automatically gain. So if that comes out to be 500% return, good for you. And if it goes down to zero, you already got your money out. So at that point, you have no risk. You know, you have no skin on the cake because you already took your profit. But anyway, it has a lot of potential. I believe airlines, you know, this is an ETF that takes all the airlines put together, Delta, JetBlue, American Airlines, United Airways. So they're all combined, and basically, you know, it minimizes your risk. So if one company goes bankrupt, you don't get affected as much because you're not putting all your money on one company, but you're putting it on a you know, a basket. But you could go specific, right? And you can pick companies like Delta, Delta Airlines, which also has a lot of potential. You know, it's right here. Could go back all the way to the 60s, so that's 58% profit potential. Has a lot of room. United Airlines also has a lot of potential. And if you look at it, like, all these companies are solid, right? You can analyze them and see that they have solid grounds, right? So return on investment, it's 19%. So whatever it is that they have invested, you know, it's already at 19%. So that means in five years you get all your investment out. It's basically what this is saying, 20%. The EPS, earning per share, this year has been 28%. Earning per share next year, they are budgeting for a 96% return. In the last 5 years, the earning per shares have been 56.40%. That's not bad. You know, it's a little over 10% every year. So this is a solid company. By looking at this, you know, like, and you can analyze this company, right? You can see what other people are saying. Let's see if we can see the reviews. Let's see. This company initiated and evaluated the company. Actually, they got in at 43. Right now it's at 36. So basically, they're saying that this is a fair price for the company. 43. This one says 50. This one says 32. This one went down from 39 to 35. This one says 76. This is pretty high. I don't think they're that high, but you know what I mean? Like, average, I would say at least in the 50s, right? I would say that a fair value for this company is $50. And it could be more, it could be 60, right? But what I'm saying is at 37, there's potential. There's definitely potential. Delta is a great airline. Let's see JetBlue. JetBlue, it's a great company. Look, and it was trading in an uptrend, not very inclined, but it was, you know, it's a safe uptrend going up. You know, obviously, as soon as Biden was elected, it went up really big. But still, it has a lot of potential. If you look at it, JetBlue. Could still go up another 37%, you know? So if you were to buy now and hold it for a year, it would be a very safe investment. I know a strategy that can amp it up. Even when it goes 37%, you can make 60, 70% up. But that's another video. I can, you know, teach you. I'm going to start, you know, my own class where I'm going to personalize classes and give people the opportunity to be able to, hire me, and I will teach them one-on-one, teach them how to trade, how to maximize, how to make sure your money works for you rather than you work for the money. I put a lot of time and effort into figuring this thing out. I tried a lot of things. I made a lot of money in the beginning, and then I lost a lot of money. And then I realized what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong, and how to amp it out, how to make money consistently, how to use the probabilities to my advantage, and how to increase the probability, because this is a probability game, right? Not everybody's going to be, no one is going to be 100% right all the time. And every trader, every respectable trader knows this. But the key is to maximize, right? If you make right 60% of the time, you make $60, right? And if you're wrong 40% of the time, and every time you run, you lose 20 cents or 50 cents, right? 50 cents. So that's, when you're up, you're $1. When you're down, you're 50 cents. And you're 40% wrong, you lose $20. And right, you make $60, right? Because $1 every time. So 100% of the time, you're making $40, even though you're 40% wrong. So the key is to use strategy. I have a strategy that it's between 85 and 90% of the time you're right. Denzel Washington says something very interesting. He said, when you fall, make sure you fall forward. And that's what I do. I created a strategy that even when the stock goes against me, I know what to do, so I make money even when it's against me. So again, I can teach you. There's a lot of things you need to learn. I can teach you, guide you all the step of the way, but you have to put up the work, right? You need to study, you need to read, you need to be able to follow through and have a discipline. But once you understand that this becomes so much fun, it's like a video game. I know a lot of you are young and you probably don't have a lot of money, and you say, listen, I want to make sure that when I, grow up, I'm not working in the McDonald's. I'm not, working till I'm dead, because a lot of people are doing that, you go to a McDonald's and you see, an old man, an old lady working there. It's kind of sad, right? Not anymore because of the coronavirus. A lot of people have died that, were in that situation. But the thing is, you want to plan for success. You want to make a plan. You want to strategize. You want to have a clear understanding of what's coming up, how to make the money work for you. Because this is the key of it. You either work for money or you have money work for you. It's that simple. And most people are working for money. This kind of, it's horrible. It's, because you can't do the things you want to do because you have to do the things you have to do. Right? And I don't think, we were created for that reason. I believe that there's a greater purpose in life. Me, I enjoy a lot of things, such as traveling. I like traveling, I like to live on a boat and travel the world and do whatever the heck I want. I mean, it's just freedom. Like, whenever you have the freedom to do what you desire to do, it's awesome. I mean, it's not so much what you do, but having the freedom to do it, right? When you say, okay, I have the freedom to go to eat on a restaurant whenever I want to, at the restaurant I want to, eat whatever it is you want to, it gives you this sentiment, like you feel fulfilled, you feel like you enjoy it more. But when you're like, oh man, I can't go to this restaurant because I can't afford it this week, I'm tired of my budget, or when these things start to happen, you wonder, you're like, what can I do to make sure that I'm good and my family is good, my kids are good, or you can spend time with your kids, like, so if you're working so much and you don't have time for your kids, how good life is, right?